Receivers, Cooley top of the screen against Kenneth Lyons. Red Feather to throw. Red Feather going to the end zone. It is a touchdown. Cooley, the Bulldogs have the lead.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. In the backfield is Streeter with 1 more. Hand off Streeter, gonna try to find the hole. He does. He's gonna try to break another tackle. He does. Out to the 20. He's gonna go for the pylon, and he's gonna get in to the house. Reggie Streeter with his 4th touchdown scamper of the day gives Louisiana their first lead of the day.
You might want to look at Reggie Streeter with his 4th touchdown, but watch the block here. It looked like number 59 for the Vancouver Legion here was going to have the angle on him.
On the previous play, you know, they represent the city of broad shoulders.
The player with railroads.
And the throw by Dunhill is complete to Jamal Wooding, and he scores the touchdown on the very next play. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Wow, Atlanta derails the Chicago defense on that play. He gets behind him.
It's just everybody let him go, and Maurice Burton was the only one back.
2 backs and 3 receivers as Marconi drops to throw. And no pressure on Marconi at all. The pass is picked off, and the defender or the receiver fell over. That's Koyama Shigeki, and he scores. Touchdown Legends on a pick 6 from Marconi. And the receiver fell over as he breaks for the football. Actually, Cooley thought he had a catch and was just trying to get his feet in bounds. And the Legends.
2nd down and 6. Pine is down 4. Cantrell empty backfield, and Cantrell off his back foot. Touchdown! What a throw from Cody Cantrell to DR Sim. That was masterful.
I thought that for sure was going to be knocked away or picked off. Anytime you see any SFL quarterback scrambling out of the pocket, it's usually not a good sign, but DR Sim gets so wide open here that he has such a huge target there for
Two-step drop from Pickler over the middle. Another interception. Good
pass.
Had a big game last week, and he's off to the races. No one can catch him. Baltimore are cruising here in the first half. Touchdown Vultures.
And we just talked about it. Johnny could not afford the mistakes. That's his 2nd interception thrown here in his first half. Alvin Mack, I've said it time and time again, every time I call their games, he gets sideline to sideline as well as any linebacker in this league. He takes advantage of a bad situation and turns it to 6.
They'll start off with no Jared McChesney, and Josh Miller will throw. Looking top of the screen, it's picked off right into the hands of Iverson Gamble. A great start for Arizona. Gamble chasing down to the sideline, and Jeremy Mosley prevents a touchdown. What a play for Iverson Gamble, the 7th-year corner, and what a start for the Scorpions.
So 2nd down and 10, 3 receivers. Now they go to Parker on a stretch. Haven't seen that much of the night. Breaks the tackle, and then another, and he's down at the 1. He looked into me, honestly. Let's see the replay again. Parker breaks 2 tackles. Orlando's just throwing a little bit of everything at him tonight. And he's off.
3 receiver set. William Dula in the gun. William Dula to throw, firing deep over the middle. Has a man, Jalen Miller, past the defenders, 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Jeff Duffy in the chat just now saying Carolina is never out of it. Don't count them out yet. Well, there you go.
Bombs away, boys. Here it comes. Down the seam, just running to go, and no one's going to catch Jalen Miller. He's the biggest receiving threat.
And Legacy both off to the right side. And Garcia will pass. Garcia's in trouble, avoids a sack, fires deep down the field. The pass is caught. What a catch in traffic. It's a touchdown. Daniel Garcia makes an incredible play, launches it down the field to Clint Myers. And Clint Myers a little upset that Studwell's getting all the love. Over the outstretched arms of A.J. Levy, and Myers gets the touchdown.
Live from the Strip here in downtown Las Vegas. It's SFL football in week 13. The Las Vegas Fury back-to-back losses after going 7-1 and look to be keeping pace with Baltimore. Now the only way to keep pace with them is to take down Baltimore here at home, where in the last 5 matchups between the two clubs, the home team has been the only team which has won. Will Baltimore go back-to-back losses for the first time in it has to be a millennia, or will Vegas continue their downward spiral? Hello from Silver State Stadium. I'm Tyler Falk. Happy to have you along here for company here in the booth alongside Anthony Ellison. And in our stats truck, a special shout out and thanks to Justin Raside and Chris Porter. Our commissioner, Cameron Irvine, is our producer. Thanks for joining us. Anthony, great to see you, bud. How are we doing tonight? Baltimore, Las Vegas, 2 heavyweights here in season 20. One has the unfortunality that they will lose tonight. One keeps their top 4 hopes alive.
And this is what we like to see right here. This is getting closer to playoff time. Must win for both teams right here. Very excited. High power offense, great defense right here. We're just hoping for a good game for tonight.
Las Vegas loves to pass the football. 4th best offense in doing so in terms of yards. They have 27 passing touchdowns, which is most in the league, thanks to stout quarterbacking play from Eric Price. But they all go up against the number 2 pass defense in Baltimore and the number 1 team in terms of giving up the least amount of yards overall throughout a game. Which will break first, the will of Vegas or the will of Baltimore? We're going to find out. Strawberry lemonade uniforms here for Vegas. Baltimore in their white tops, red bottoms, as we get set to go from the gambling capital of the world. Here in Nevada, as here we go from Silver State Stadium. Here comes the return from Ivory Irvin. He tries to stretch it out near side. He's taken down at the 24-yard line. And here comes Baltimore to start their opening drive. Here in week 13, out trots the quarterback Jack Wigmore for Baltimore. He's 52 yards away from 24,000 passing yards in his already illustrious career. He would become 17th man to do so. Man or woman, I should say. Wigmore will look to throw here in the opening drive into coverage right away. It is caught by Mac Chima. Didn't look really clear who had it at the point, but tie goes to the receiver, and Chima gets the first down. And we're going to pause real quick for station identification. We'll be right back. This is SFL Football here on YouTube. Don't go anywhere.
Of the Simulation Football League is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of the game without the express written consent of the league office is prohibited.
Welcome back to Silver State Stadium here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Early first quarter, only the first offensive play of the ball game. Looking near side, out of the backfield is the tailback Warren Murray. He picks up 8 yards to the 48-yard line. As we introduce you to the rest of that Baltimore offense to begin matters here. Of course, Warren Murray is the tailback with T. Roy Gaines, the fullback. Ivory Irvin, Daley Holder, Mac Chima, Mr. David Anderson rounds out the right receiving core, and Caesar Ackerman is the tight end. Wigmore looking again out of the backfield for Murray. Murray gets on his horse. The Warhorse picks up the first down. John Osiris brings him down in Las Vegas territory at the 47.
Looking at his 75th catch of the season right there. He can do it all from the backfield, out as a receiver. Just a trustworthy running back right there.
Another good start to the ball game as well for Jack Wigmore, second in the league in terms of completion percentage, 74%. Currently starting out 3 for 3 passing, trying to make it 4 for 4, looking near side. This time it's knocked up in the air by Chris Maggle. Incomplete pass as we look to introduce you to the rest of Maggle's cohorts there on the Las Vegas side of the field on defense. Sam Yeager, A.K. Jones, Michael Rury, Anthony Stover are the defensive linemen there in the trenches. Dage Rury, Maurice Lloyd, and John Osiris are the linebackers, with Merrick Itera, Chris Maggle, and a couple other folks at safety, which we'll get to here in just a second. Those two are your corners: Sean Allen, Justin Reside, Max Jackson, and Luke Swift. Out the rest of that defense. Pass left side wide open is Caesar Ackerman with plenty of room to rumble. A good pickup of 17 here for Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore is coming out firing right there. Great communication, quick little out route. Defense was not ready for it. Good yardage after the catch going up the field.
Wigmore back under center, 3 wide receivers looking to put the ghosts of last week behind him. He threw 6 interceptions in the loss to the Carolina Skyhawks, and he's again perfect on that pass to Irvin for 5.
And you're seeing why he's first in the league in completion percentage. Doesn't need to be high, big throws down the field. Just 5 to 6 yards. Take what the defense gives you out of bounds. Nice, safe throws.
First year in season 20, I was talking about second all-time in completion percentage earlier. My apologies. Wigmore looking near side. That's for the tight end, Orlando Bishop, gaining about 3 yards on the right-hand side. And this is what Baltimore likes to do, Anthony. They like to spread the field. They attack both sides of the football quite regularly. When they go up the middle, it's usually with the running game.
And that's really helpful. If you can spread the ball out early, get high completions, it sets up for easy runs on 2nd and 3rd down.
Here's a big 3rd down early on in this ball game. A quick test to the Las Vegas defense. Wigmore middle, easy catch. Defender fell over, and into the end zone goes Ivory Urban untouched. Touchdown Baltimore, and they get off the slide from last week and onto the score sheets here in Nevada.
Picture perfect drive right there. Threw it right behind that blitzing linebacker that was looking for the running back in the flash right there. Threw a slant right behind, and this is how you start the game. It's exactly what you want to see if in Baltimore.
They have a saying in the military nowadays, that was too easy there for Baltimore as they get on the scoreboard first with an Ivory Irvin touchdown. Out comes Shark Tarkington. Try and tack home an extra point. Snap spot. Kick is up, and it is good from Shark. It's a 7-0 ball game. 8:12 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. Another quick break. Don't stay with us. You're watching the SFL on YouTube. Another beautiful shot of downtown Las Vegas. Aerial coverage of today's football game is brought to you by Dags Droneworks, aerial photography and videography services for real estate, events, marketing, and more. Learn more at dagsdroneworks.com. First quarter of football here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Fury down by 7. They will return this kickoff to see if they can answer the touchdown from Ivory Irvin on Baltimore's first possession of the ball game. Back deep to return is Doug Britton. He's looking out to the right-hand side, spins upfield for a few extra yards, taken down at the 24-yard line, and out comes Eric Price, who is having himself a very solid season 20. He is not only first in the league in terms of passing touchdowns, but he's also one away from a career best in a regular season for Eric Price. He had 28 in season 18 with the Denver Nightwings. Needs one more to tie that number tonight. And up the middle to Scott Johnson, and Johnson is taken down by Nate Brown. He served him up for a loss of 1.
Add another tackle for loss for the season for Nate Brown right there, 15. Las Vegas needs to respond. Baltimore came out with a picture-perfect first drive. Let's see what Las Vegas can do.
After the loss of 1 on the ground, they might go to the air here on second. Play action, 5-man rush, here they come, and Price is hit as he throws, and he paid the price with his body. Luckily didn't pay the price on an interception. Saron Yates, just a heat-seeking missile into the backfield.
This is a Baltimore team with 32 sacks for the season, second in the league right there. Las Vegas gives up 32 sacks, so this is going to be a chess matchup.
10 defenders inside of about 5 to 7 yards. Again, Baltimore sending the pressure. Pass over the middle, right into the awaiting arms of Troy Loshaw. Not even in the vicinity of a receiver. Loshaw, right place, right time. Baltimore plus territory.
And that all came from the pressure up front from the defensive line right there. That was able, the ball was tipped. The defensive back was able to step in front there, and that's not the start you want for Las Vegas.
That maybe shields some of the blame on Price. Ball tipped at the line of scrimmage. Just not a good start to the ball game. Looking to maybe capitalize off of Baltimore faltering last week. Baltimore coming out strong here in week 13. They come out in an I formation. Wigmore going to look to throw out of the backfield. There's Murray, left side, as a block. Tried to get out on one more extra tackle, but could not. He's taken down after picking up 8 yards by Dage Drury at the 14-yard line.
You can tell Baltimore was embarrassed last week in that loss, and they want to come out and let people know why they're number one and why they've been so good for the past few years.
Another goal line eye here for Wigmore and company. This time they go up the middle with the run game. Murray got a block, and Murray's free again. Murray, touchdown, Baltimore. And it just seems like Baltimore looked at last week and said, never again. Here in season 20, it's now a 2-score lead for Baltimore.
The seal and the block by the fullback Gaines right there. All Murray had to do was do a little shift to the right, and it was just walking in for an easy score.
The Wars, loud and clear here in the stands and in chat, as Baltimore get 13 on the board. Extra point here to get it to 14 and put Las Vegas, who were looking at Arizona's game just a few minutes ago and how Arizona fell to Charleston in that football game. It now sets up, no matter what happens here, a duel to the Western Division title next weekend when Vegas and Arizona will meet up in Arizona. That for the West Division. And here we go, another kickoff for Baltimore. And here comes Britton on the return, just a yard outside his own end zone. Looks near side, got a couple of good blocks. Britton breaks out of a tackle, but is corralled rather quickly after that. An excellent return from Doug. That's up to the 37-yard line. Out comes the Vegas offense again. 3 plays ending in a tip pick by Loshaw as Price will look to get going once again and maybe complete a pass on this drive. 0 for 2 to begin matters here, both of which he was pressured and was hit as he was throwing. See what happens here. Another blitz from Baltimore. Back down goes Price. The Vultures are circling that backfield. Another pressure, but this time it's a sack. Al Walker. Oh my goodness, I feel like this is going to be a long night for Eric Price.
Simple call right there. You send more rushers than they can block. Right there, they smell blood in the water. They know that they can get to the quarterback. Maybe Vegas keeps another person in for max protection right there.
They've been sending the house on play after play. At least 5 men coming each play. This time they'll send 4. And Scott Johnson's able to get out of the field, bouncing off a tackle. And he gets up to the 43-yard line. The 3rd and 4 now here for Vegas.
And Vegas needs to start doing more plays like that. So you know Baltimore is very aggressive on defense. So if they're blitzing, you need to throw it to the side that they're blitzing on, catch them off guard.
Showing blitz again here on the near side, on that strong side with those 2 tight ends, 3rd and 4. Price over the middle, floater picked off. Alvin Mack right in front of Doug Britton. 2 picks on 2 drives for Price in Baltimore. Oh, that's why they're Baltimore.
And that was a simple bait. He showed that he was going for the blitz, stepped back at the last second. The quarterback already had a read in mind, and it was just the wrong read. Fantastic play right there by Mack.
Pass intended to not for Britton, but for Jackson Roberts, the tight end. And with 5:45 to go, it's all Baltimore here in this first quarter. Can the Las Vegas defense give a little bit of hope to this Vegas crowd? 2-step drop. Wigmore looking near side. It is caught by T-Roy falling forward. Excellent pursuit there on the edge. T-Roy only able to get back to the line of scrimmage, taken down by Chris Magel. Let's introduce you to the rest of that. So we've already introduced you to both the offense and defense. The offense of Baltimore, the defense of Vegas. Because they've been on the field for so much. 4 wide receivers here on 2nd down. Wigmore near far side, that is caught by Irvin. That's a 9-yard pickup. A 3rd and short here for Baltimore.
If you're going to give Baltimore all that time, Wigmore is going to pick you apart. You got to start sending some heat on the outside right there, some blitzes and everything. If you're the defense, play up on those wide receivers right there. That's an easy 9-yard out route. It keeps them going.
Back to the line they come. Do the Vultures. Short yardage situation. Come out with a 4 tight end look. They're going to look near side. There's Warren Murray. He breaks out of a tackle and gets the first down. Chris Magel, who's had a couple tackles tonight, now jarring with Murray after he picks up the first down.
And that was almost trouble. I feel like Vegas is so close. The drive before, they dropped the interception that could have helped them. They're getting close right there. They just got to finish the job.
Here's a stretch play for Murray, but he is met at the line of scrimmage by John Osiris. Another tackle here early on for Osiris. That's his 2nd solo of the contest.
And those are the stops that Las Vegas need. Those gives you the momentum. Just keep on playing solid defense, tackle the ball, not give up those big gains underneath on their defense.
Pretty wide, 2 backs in the backfield here for Wigmore. Under center, quick drop, has an extra set of blockers, looking near side, bobble, and there's Vegas picking off Jack Wigmore. A fortuitous bounce goes their way. It lands in the hands of Dave Drury, and now Vegas get the ball back.
And that's what we're talking about there. They were close to the drive before. They dropped one. They got it right back there. This is what Vegas needs. This is a long football game here. Vegas come out there on offense, get those points back. Beautiful tip drill and the catch by the defense.
I mentioned on that play that they had Murray and T-Roy blocking backfield, which not only gives you a little protection, but you only have about 3-4 receivers out in the pattern. And that only helped the defenders for Vegas get a little bit of help to pick out the football. But Nate Brown, that's 2 TFLs tonight, and he is a stonky boy as he comes in and takes down Price behind the line.
It's really tough when you're trying to set up a play action. That takes longer. That means you're asking for your line to block longer. Maybe get away from that for right now.
Another TFL for Brown. He now has a career best 16 TFLs in his career for a season. That pass again, Price under just unrelenting pressure from this front 7. And Price is going to have to learn to throw the football quicker. Otherwise, he's going to be picking himself and peeling himself off of the turf more often than not tonight.
So right there, they went for a 3-step drop, which is usually getting the ball out quicker. But if you're telling your wide receiver to do deeper and longer routes right there, you're not going to have the time. Shorter routes, get the ball out quick.
Bump coverage, 4 wide here for Price. Another 5-man rush. Price looking right side, open receiver. That's caught by Prince Wonder, a yard shy of the line to gain. Got 14. A good pass, but had they not taken the sack, we'd be talking first down. Instead, we're talking punt.
Yeah, that should be a play that you see on first down and second down right there. The defense was really easy. You just play the sticks, and you just let everything else in front of them catch it. So that's what Baltimore did. Looks like it's going to be a punt situation for Las Vegas.
Here comes Dustin McRack. Very good punter in this league. He comes out from his own 22-yard line. We've seen him hit a couple of 60-yard punts in his heydays. This one looks to be another fantastic punt all the way back to the Baltimore 20. Bouncing out of the hit is Ivory Irvin, but they will only give him a 1 yard of forward progress up to the 21. An excellent punt again for Dustin McRack. And if you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, it's football for everyone. Handoff up the middle goes Murray. Murray is only able to pick up a yard before Michael Rury and company bring him down at the 22.
Yeah, keep the running game contained right there. Make them throw the football. It makes the team one-dimensional. It can help you out.
Two wideouts near side, 2 tight ends left. Here for Jack Wigmore. 2-step drop, looks for Murray out of the backfield. Murray shoves a man and continues upfield for a couple extra yards. Marikai Terra, another one with grass stains on his back for Vegas.
Really tough right there. You got to get that tackle in the beginning. You got to break down and stick them, hold them on until somebody else can help you tackle. You cannot let them break loose.
Here comes a 3rd down now here for Baltimore. They're going to look to throw 2-2 on 3rd downs. Prior pass, middle, Ivory Irvin. He's behind the defense, and there is Marikai Terra dragging him down to the Las Vegas 40. A huge pickup here for Baltimore, 20-plus yards.
And once again, you are seeing why he is #1 in completion percentage for this season right there. A beautiful strike. Looks like the safety was going for the interception and just missed completely. That will hurt you.
A little over, not just 20-plus, but 30-plus yards on that last play. 34. Therefore, Ivory Irvin. Swing pass left side. This time, Murray goes backfield, and Marikai Terra brings him down. He entered the shadow realm once. One too many times, he says. 2-yard loss.
And that's exactly what you want right there. You want to get to him before he was able to move up the field. Great defensive stop.
After going backward on 1st down, Baltimore will look to go forward here. Pass near side, that is hauled in by Irvin. Irvin gets about 5 yards to the 37-yard line. Well, he shoved out of bounds. 1:40 left to go here in the first quarter, as Vegas tried to maybe contain Baltimore to a field goal and nothing more than that. Third and 7 here for the Vultures. 4 wide receivers here for Wigmore as he's in the gun. He'll look to throw. Left side, caught by Irvin. First down to the 30-yard line. That'll pick up the 7 yards needed.
And it looks like he's finding his target early, and that's Irvin right there. 5 catches already off of 5 targets. He threw the ball where only Irvin can catch it, and that is a perfect throw to the outside.
Right around 80 yards already in this first quarter for Ivory Irvin. Wigmore close to 150. Pass left side. Murray again. Putting men in their place on the turf or in the shout around, whichever you prefer. It's a one-way trip.
Yeah, Vegas got to come out with a different defensive plan right now. They're throwing the football, Baltimore. So maybe put more defensive backs out there and stop them before they can go. And maybe the running game is what you can help.
More looking near side. Caught Irvin. Irvin will get the first down, they'll say. Whew, that looked mighty close, but Baltimore gets the call.
The big target on the outside, once again, he's finding his favorite receiver for today, and it looks like it's Irvin.
Brand new set of downs here for Baltimore. 5 wide receivers for Wigmore looking to throw. Deep corner route that is caught! Ivory Irvin climbs the ladder! And the hurt continues for Baltimore. 20 unanswered points.
Oh, Wigmore is the bad man. That is the absolute dot of all dots right there. It's a simple catch right there. Great throw to the outside. Beat the cornerback on a corner route right there. Beautiful throw. This Baltimore team is coming out and they're trying to make a statement.
Right now, I utter a phrase heard in all of lore. The beatings will continue until morale improves as Baltimore punishing Las Vegas at home, trying to become the first team in this matchup history to win on the road, and it's 21 Dippo in Las Vegas. The SFL convention is coming to Cincinnati, Ohio, July 28th through the 30th for Season 21's kickoff weekend. For room reservation details and the weekend schedule, see the hashtag Convention Alerts channel in the SFL Discord server. Rooms are going fast. Reserve your special group rate today. We'll see you there. Tarkington boots it downfield, and here comes the return from Britton. He's been a bright spot in special teams. Gets out of a tackle, looking to break out of another tackle, but he gets men draped all over him from behind. Take it down. Eventually, at the 27-yard line, it has been interception, punt. For Vegas, they need points before this game truly gets out of hand.
You got less turnovers there. It's very important to not give the ball to the other team.
2 wideouts to the right of Eric Price. They're on first down. They'll go with a run. Johnson, nothing doing. There's Baltimore again, getting into the backfield. Suron Yates, along with others, take him down for a loss of 1 or 2 as we hit the end of the first quarter. It's ugly early, 21-0. Baltimore in front here on the road. And Las Vegas come back in this one. Find out here in a jiffy. It's the SFL Football on YouTube. Welcome back to Silver State Stadium. The home fans not happy with that first quarter. Can Eric Price and company lift their spirits here in the second? Tyler Falk alongside Anthony Ellison. We're in the booth. Happy to have your company here this Saturday evening. 5-step drop. Price over the middle. Botted away by Alvin Mack. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
That is a dangerous throw. Like, they already have an interception from the linebacker there, maybe throwing the ball on the outside. The thing with Vegas, you can't give up. You got to see if you could score 21 points in one quarter. Anything is possible here in the SFL.
4 wideouts now for Price. 3 to his right, trips, 1 to his left. The backfield. There is Scott Johnson, pressure coming, and another sack. Oh my goodness. It's another sack for Nate Brown, serving him up like sausage links. It's all Baltimore right now.
And even though that's the third sack, it feels like they was in the backfield the whole entire game so far. It's kind of hard to throw the football when you got 4 or 5 big people right in front of you right there. That's really tough. Vegas needs to protect the quarterback. If you can't protect the quarterback, this is going to be a long game.
Guy Clausen say the first quarter in the books. Right now, it's all by the book for Baltimore. Back to punt is McCrack. Had a big boomer the last drive. This one also will go past the 50-yard line as here comes Irvin on the return. Irvin near side. Irvin with space. Irvin to the 41-yard line. It's all Baltimore. Vegas need a lifeline. They need something. They need a Hail Mary. Because right now, Baltimore, 21-0. And they look the part. They look like a 3-time repeating champion in all facets of football at the moment. Power I, Wigmore to take some time this time. Blitz coming, pass right side. Murray spins away, but he is immediately met by other defenders in the area. Osiris with his 4th tackle behind the line. That goes for a loss of 1. 2nd 11 coming up, and the defense, Anthony, the interception a couple drives ago, they're still in this fight.
It takes one stop here. It takes a defensive stop to get the offense riled up. They did it earlier. You just got to do it again.
Big board to throw again. Looking for Warren Murray out of the backfield, and he will step out of bounds 3 yards behind the line. After a very strong offensive showing in the first quarter, first 2 plays here in the second going backward.
Yeah, the defense is containing that. The swing route to the running back there. Maybe look at something different here, but this is what you need for Vegas. Stops upon stops.
This will force Wigmore to throw. 3rd down. Pressure coming. Floater middle nearly taken away. And there's a little bit of life here from this defense. Max Jackson knocks it away. And just after Baltimore looked like they completely gotten rid of their woes last week versus Carolina, start to show their ugly face once more here in Vegas.
Yeah, it was a hit on the quarterback that might have caused the ball to just be short right there. Defense was ready to jump on it. That's the stop you need for Vegas. You can turn it around. You can score the same amount of points as Baltimore. You've done it before in the past. You just have to get stops. You got to get motivated on the sideline to go out there and score points against the defending champion.
So back to punt is Matty Coffins. No snap. Punts it looking for the near corner. Britton will just watch it bounce at the 2, at the 1, and it rolls into the back of the end zone down for a touchback. Miss any SFL action? Want to fast forward your SFL experience? Check out highlights of SFL games right here on the SFL YouTube channel and on Highlight Nation, provided by Victor's Valiant, YouTube's premier sports highlight maker. Subscribe to Highlight Nation and Victor's Valiant on YouTube for all your college football and basketball highlight feeds. And Johnson, we've seen little of him on the ground. We're going to see even less of him with another 1-yard loss around Yates in the backfield.
And the defense here is just getting good penetration up in the middle of the offensive line. They have to try to do some double team blockings.
I formation now here for the Vegas Fury. Try and run again. Johnson up the middle. Best run of the night. That one's good for about 9 yards to the 28.
And that was all up front with the offensive line. It was a double team at the initial contact. Then the center went off to go block the linebacker. Good run right there. It sets up a manageable 3rd down.
Another heavy set, trying to get this run game going. Another handoff up the middle for Johnson. Johnson gets the first down to the 30.
Johnson fought every single inch to get that first down right there. But that's what you need. Just keep on going, Las Vegas. Keep consistent on offense.
Trying to show a little bit of perseverance. That's a hard to take, hard pill to swallow, that stat line. Eric Price, 21 yards passing. Johnson goes backward there on first down, loss of 3, and it's Suron Yates, big old chef, along with Frank Smith in the backfield. We'll see plenty more of that. Already seen so much of that in this first quarter, first half. And they're trying. Las Vegas is trying to stop it. They're putting extra guys in the box to try and help block. That will go up the middle with Johnson. That's a better pickup up to the 33. It'll be 3rd and 7 after the gain of about 6 or 7. And just take a look at the stat line. It has not been Vegas's night.
Nothing seems to be working right now, but Vegas is getting some positive offense right now.
3rd and 7. Play action. Price will look near side. That is picked off. 3rd interception of the half for Eric Price. That one is called in by Enzo Bolts. Another drive for Baltimore will set up in Las Vegas territory.
It just looks like the defense played the route for the receiver right there, with just completely blanket coverage right there. That's a really tough throw to make, but a fantastic interception for Baltimore.
So here comes the Baltimore offense once again. Last time they were here, they only went backward pass right side. They give it away. Second interception for Wigmore. Nice moves. Oh, show me your moves, Max Jackson. All the way to the 43-yard line.
Look, this defense is saying we're not out of it yet. Once again, anything you can do, I can do better. And that's exactly what they did right there. Did a disguise cover 3, had a robber right underneath there to be able to take away that post route.
The defense clearly keeping Vegas in the game. The offense just slow to start. Is that the kickstart that Vegas need? Split backfield. Here on the first play of this drive here for the Fury. 2-step drop, blitz coming. Blitz coming, and down he goes again! Nate Brown, a hat trick of sacks in the first half.
And that right there is what you call a coverage sack. Nobody's open down the field. The quarterback is going through each progression right there. There was nothing open. So you had to take that.
Uncontainable is Nate Brown tonight. Swing pass near side. Johnson with blockers in front of him. Johnson gets the first down up to Baltimore's 42. First time we've seen Vegas on the other side of the 50 tonight.
We talked about this earlier, so you know that you're not having enough time in the pocket. What do? You start doing these little short passes to the outside. You got to make the defense commit to that. That gives you positive yardage, and it also keeps your quarterback upright.
The official stats tell only just a glimpse of the story of how much pressure they have heaped on Price. Couldn't get to him in time on the last play, which saw them get a first down. What happens here? Play action, floater near side, out of bounds, intended for Britton. Good looking play design, Anthony, just not in the right area of the field.
Yeah, it looks like he was already out of bounds when they threw the football. I do like the play design right there. Little play action, had 2 people underneath right there. Just quick, short yardage right there.
Just about halfway through this second quarter, 5:52-42 left to go. Handoff, Johnson through the middle, cannot breeze by Frank Smith. He's having a pretty average season for his records. Very, very solid numbers in general. He comes up with the tackle after gaining 2 yards. Frank Smith, so far this season, 55 tackles, 1.5 sacks, and 6 TFLs coming into the contest today. And that'll bring up 3rd down. Four wide receivers. Here for Price. Blitz coming again. Floater over the middle. Caught. And he turns upfield. Britton gets the first down. They beat the blitz that time.
That was a nice play. Very dangerous right there. Threw the ball. Had pressure in his face right there. Was able to keep on it. Got stretched out. Grab it. Went up the field for a first down. Once again, these are the positive yardage that we want to see for Las Vegas to keep on fighting in the game.
This will be the 6th play of the drive here for Vegas, which will tie their most plays for a drive here in the game. Handoff, Johnson near side, spinning out of one tackle, bouncing out of Frank Smith, and right into the awaiting arms of Joe Duncan. Loss of 2.
And I love the defense of Baltimore. You see multiple defenders at the ball carrier. It's not just a one-on-one situation. They said, hey, we're a team, one dream, so we're going to go together to make that tackle. I love it. Beautiful team tackle by Baltimore.
2nd and 12 from the 29 of Baltimore. 3 wide here for Eric Price. Short drop, floater over the middle. Nice catch by the tight end, John Blades. He gets up to the 19. That's a gain of 10.
Beautiful adjustment in the midair. The ball was kind of thrown behind him. Was able to make the adjustment, catch it, and hold on to the ball, setting up a good 3rd and 2 right here.
Trips off to Price's left here on 3rd and short. He'll look to throw again. Left side open is Prince Wonder. That's a good first down. The drive will continue. The best drive clearly for Vegas all night long. The offense is starting to wake up.
And it's been a mixture of pass and run. It doesn't have to be a flashy 1-2 play drive. You can have a 10-play drive right here. Move the ball down the field. It's giving you confidence that you can move the ball in this defense.
Offset eye behind Price. Handoff Johnson. Left side. Blockers in front of him. And he runs right into his blockers. And he's quickly met after that by Smith alongside some friends in Keenan Samuels, the outside linebacker. That's only a pickup of 4 for Johnson. Back to the line they come. 2 tight ends. Offset single back. They'll try and stretch it left side, but the run got ahead of the blockers. They were looking to swing Trent Beckett from his right guard spot to the left side to block the would-be tackler Alvin Mack. Couldn't do it in time. Back goes Las Vegas.
And right there, Baltimore sniffed it out from the beginning right there. That's a great stop. This is a very important 3rd down here for Las Vegas.
3rd and 9 from the 11 with 4 wide. Price in the gun. Blitz coming again. Here they come again. A sack for Baltimore. Their 5th of the ball game, and Al Walker gets number 5 for the team.
Okay, there is a time where you need to just throw the football away. And it's really tough right here. You know this is the 5th sack for the defense. You need to keep your running back in, maybe keep your fullback in. You gotta protect your quarterback, protect your franchise.
That brings us to 2-minute warning. There'll be a field goal try here from Matt Rage when we come back. It's the SFL on YouTube. 2 minutes to go. After a promising drive, it'll ultimately end with a potential field goal from Matt Rage, who has been perfect this season, 17-17. They make it 18 of 18 from 35 yards out. Snap spot, kick is up. It is good. There's the donut off the scoreboard. They put a crooked number up there. It is now 21-3. Coming up tomorrow on Easter Sunday, the loser gets eliminated. Both the Portland Fleet and Sioux Falls Sparrows sit at 4-6, needing to win out to still have a chance to make the postseason. Kickoff is at 9 p.m. Eastern, with the day's action starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. We're off and running again, under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Ivory Irvin is going to make his return out to the right-hand side. He is quickly corralled at the 22-yard line by Hubba Kimbrell. And that is where Baltimore will set up shop for potentially their final drive of the half.
And they want to go in the half with another score, obviously. They're going to be playing aggressive right here. Las Vegas capitalize on their aggressive play, try to get a turnover.
Corner comes in from being out on the outside, looking for the swing pass over to Murray. He read it well, but Murray is going to do just enough to get a yard. That's the determination that the Warhorse has. He gets up to the 23. Great tackling here on the outside by Osiris.
You absolutely love to see it. You fight for every yard. Doesn't matter if it's a 1-yard game or a 20-yard game. You fight for every yard because that's going to be important later on in the game when you're fighting for a first down.
Now they come out with a bunch set near side. Blitz coming here from Vegas, wide open with plenty of room in front of him is Max Chima. That's a first down to the 35-yard line, and now Baltimore will up the tempo. They're back to the line. 3-man rush, pass right side for Ivan Irvin, first down. No, 9-yard pickup up to the 45-yard line. And now back, here comes Baltimore again. Wigmore getting everybody set, maybe changing the play up at the line. 4-man rush from Vegas, pass middle, caught, first down, inside Vegas territory. That finds Daly Holder up to the Las Vegas 45, 10-yard pickup. Wigmore again, Irvin again, right side, 4 yards to the 41-yard line, and he's finally out of bounds. That stops the clock with 38 seconds to go.
It might have been good for Las Vegas if the clock stopped. Change your personnel up there. The defense was probably tired. You want to make sure you don't let Baltimore get into field goal range.
Wigmore back in the gun. He has trips off to his left. He also has Warren Murray sidecar left. He'll look to throw. Looking near side. That is caught. Good little tippy toes from Irvin, but they're not going to give him the first down this time. It'll be 3rd and inches at the 35 with 35 to go on the clock.
You'll still be able to get the clock stopped right there and good catch to the sideline.
So what will Baltimore dial up here on 3rd down? 4 or 5 tonight. Here in similar situations. Handoff, T-Roy. T-Roy trains. That's a stable pickup of 10 yards. Baltimore call a timeout. And the engine of this train, of this Baltimore offense, just keeps on humming down the field.
Absolutely love the play call here. All the passes to the outside. You say, hey, we got the timeouts. Let's sneak in a run. And it caught the defense completely off guard.
Here comes Baltimore again, first down after their first timeout of the half. 31 seconds to go. They are in field goal range. Might look for a touchdown here. Pass near side, caught by Holder. Holder shoved out of bounds at the 17-yard line by Merrick Itera and company at the 17. That'll bring up 2nd down here for Baltimore. They come out now in a goal line eye. Vegas put 9 men in the box. Try and counter this likely run. Then it's a pass. Looking near side. Down goes Wigmore. Sammy Yeager comes behind, gets off his block by Kevin Guy, and gets to Wigmore.
That's exactly what you need right there. Big sack right there. Push them back. It kills the momentum going for Baltimore right there. Big play by the defensive end for Las Vegas.
First sack of the game for the Vegas defense. Couldn't have come at a better time. 4 wide receivers now for Wigmore. 3rd down, looking to throw, looking middle, and nearly taken away. Incomplete pass. And it's 4th down, and so Vegas survive a touchdown. Field goal try upcoming from Tarkington.
And it all thanks to that sack the play before. It kind of killed the momentum for Baltimore. And the defense was ready for that. It was 4 defenders around that receiver. Almost got the interception. That's the way to hold them to maybe a field goal or nothing at all when it looks like that Baltimore was going to score.
First attempt of the contest for Shark Tarkington. This one will be from about 40 yards out from the left hash. He's 22 of 24 this season. This will be field goal attempt 297 of his career. Looking for make 288, and he does. And that'll bring it back out to a 24-point lead. Baltimore in the lead, but it doesn't look like they're running away with it at the moment. Seems like they're just keeping pace with Las Vegas.
And it looks like Vegas had got a little confident in the last two series on defense. Maybe that's going to help them on offense right there. We got a whole half to play.
That strong drive took a majority off the clock from when they got it. About a minute 37 of total drive time. Good spin moves from Britton on the return. Gets it up to the 25. And Las Vegas will have 10 seconds. All three timeouts left to go maybe 50 yards for a field goal or more for a touchdown.
You want to be careful. If you don't need to force the ball, maybe we just take it into the half.
Vegas will get the ball to start the second half. Might and well see a run, except they're going to pass. Blitz coming. Floater over the middle. It is off the hands of Mason Kirby. Incomplete. Haven't seen Kirby a whole lot tonight. That's his first target.
And that was almost an interception right there. Maybe we just run the ball, go into the half, because that almost was a interception going the other way.
7 ticks remaining here in the half. 2 wideouts. That's Kirby and Britton near side. 2 tight ends left, along with the offset single back in Scott Johnson. 2-step drop, pass middle, hot. John Blades picks up 9. That'll be the first timeout with 3 seconds to go for Vegas. As Price trots over to go and converse with head coach John Bond, trying to figure out whether or not they will try a Hail Mary or just a regular old passing play. Here they come out in the line. It will be neither, or at least so it would seem. Goal line eye from just a yard. Go here for the first down. Handoff Johnson. They can't get the yard. They can't get the first down. They will not get any points to end the half. And so it's a 21-point spread between Baltimore and Vegas. And oh boy, that second quarter a lot better for Vegas. But that first quarter, Anthony, that's all I have to say about that is Baltimore all over this one.
Baltimore came out swinging, and Las Vegas was not ready. They were getting hit with haymaker after haymaker. Baltimore were getting sacks after sacks. They had aggressive on offense right there. And I just think Vegas came out flat-footed. I don't think they were ready in the first quarter. Did better in the second quarter and slowing Baltimore down. But now you got to put points on the board.
5 total sacks in that first half, including 2 by Al Walker, 3 from Nate Brown. They had a total of 9 tackles for loss in the half. 4 of them by Nate Brown. He's just been a monster. And I'm pretty sure Eric Price will see him in his nightmares tonight, maybe the rest of the week. And then it's the rest of that Vulture defense. They have been circling tonight. Alvin Mack, Enzo Bolt, and Troy Loshaw all with interceptions. But credit to Vegas, they started to come alive late on in the half. 2 interceptions, one by Dave Drury, one by Max Jackson. And Sam Yeager came up with the team's only sack. That was a pretty touchdown. Oh, can we just watch that on repeat? Ivory Irvin in the corner of the end zone, just outplaying Merrick Itera on that last play, as the Vultures have a 21-point cushion. And I ask you, Anthony Ellison, what has to change for Vegas? And it's easy to say just the passing game, be more consistent in the passing game, but what particularly does Eric Price have to do to bring this team back into contention?
I think he needs to go and give a hug to every one of his offensive linemen and say, hey, give me a little bit more time. Because the biggest thing is you can't have pass plays down the field if you don't have time in the pocket. So we got to figure out as a coach, as a team, what can we do to get more protection for our quarterback here? We know that he can throw the football. He was leading the league in touchdowns. But the thing is, they're also high on sacks. They give up a lot of sacks here. So the biggest thing is the game plan is maybe run the ball effectively and then give them time. If you run the ball well, that gives you more time in the pocket because the defense is worried about the run. So mix in some more runs and just, protect the quarterback as much as you can.
Second half from Silver State Stadium here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tyler Falk, Anthony Ellison here on the call. Special thanks to Justin Rasad and Chris Porter in the stats truck, making us sound smarter than we actually are, as Britain gets the opening half kickoff return up to the 23-yard line. That is how the third quarter gets underway. So here we go, Anthony. First drive of the half for Las Vegas' offense. Maybe Eric Price did give his linemen a hug because they certainly needed it after seeing their quarterback hit the deck on more than 5 occasions. 9 men in the box here for Baltimore. Hand up the middle goes for Scott Johnson. Has a man draped all over him like Superman's cape, and no surprise, it's Nate Brown.
Dude, the thing with Las Vegas, what they like to do is they like to set up the play action off of the run. So if you can get 3 to 4 yards, it's going to set up an easier first down, but you also can do your play action pass that you like to do.
Deep drop here now for Price. He's going to launch it deep over the middle, taken away by Troy Loshaw. Pick number 2 of the ball game, and Loshaw will set up Baltimore in Las Vegas territory. And that time, partner, line gave Price plenty of time to throw. Price just threw an inaccurate ball.
No, that's on the quarterback. I can't. The line gave him the time that you need to, but I threw it into triple coverage right there. You can't do that. When you're trying to make a comeback there, you cannot throw the ball at a risky throw like that. And now you give Baltimore great field position.
Troy Loshaw had 3 interceptions all season long, has 2 tonight. That one batted away after Wigmore tries to go deep downfield. Magel with the deflection.
And this defense is not giving up their great play at the ball. Didn't hold the receiver, was able to find the ball, track it, and knock it down.
What a crazy, crazy week of football this has been. I know it's the 24-3 scoreline. We had Minnesota come back and beat Louisiana. We saw Canton nearly become the first team to lose to Queen City this season. They came back and raced a 17-point deficit. They come back and win. Atlanta handles Tulsa easily 48-10 on NLSE. It's just been a wacky weekend where we really don't know what's going to happen. Good games turn out to be interesting, to say the least. And Wigmore in Baltimore likes the good teams play good. 3rd down and 8. Wigmore over the middle looking into coverage. Hello, Chris Magel. He's got an interception. And just like that, after the good teams play good, there's Wigmore's 3rd interception of the ball game.
And this is right after he made a fantastic play 3 plays earlier, able to jump the route right there. Like I said, their defense is giving them the opportunity to come back in there. Now it's time for the offense to do the same thing that the defense is doing for them.
Just look at the stats. Defense is, held considerably for Las Vegas. The offense, 67 total yards. Price looking near side. That's caught. That's going to lose him even more yards. Make it 65 total combined yards as Jackson Roberts heads out of bounds at the 25.
And you want to throw the ball up the field. You want to get positive yards there, but just Do a complete drive. Don't try to get it all in one play. Short yardage passes, safe passes right there, and just move the ball off the field.
Bump coverage from the DBs on those 3 wide receivers. Baltimore send the late 6-man blitz. And it's sacks number 6. Here for Baltimore. Saron Yates gets his first of the night.
And it's just been sack city all night for Baltimore right there. 6 sacks in the game. A lot more pressures on top of it. Just a fantastic outing.
SFL historians might want to help me out here as Baltimore gets closer and closer potentially to the single game sack record set by a team. And they're back in the backfield again. Pass over the middle. Caught. First down for Las Vegas. They had just so many yards to get there. They get it to Prince Wonder, who in times this season has been the hero for Vegas.
And this time, the Price was able to get out of the pressure, almost another sack, and a beautiful throw in between 2 defenders for that first down.
Now we'll come out in a I formation. 3 tight end look. Linebacker showing blitz. Here they come. Run up the middle for Johnson. He breaks out of a tackle, still going up to the 45-yard line. That'll pick up 8 yards as he springs back to his feet. What are you doing pointing at the scoreline, Scott Johnson? You're down by 21.
Trying to get the team riled up there. I know they're losing, but doing anything they can to get the energy going on offense.
Oh, I love the enthusiasm, Scott. Maybe he's acting like Lewis and Clark trying to show the way into the West. Pass middle, that is caught. Looked like he caught it in stride at John Blades. That moves the chains up to Baltimore's 41.
And now, like I said, we're moving the ball in the positive direction, and that's what you need for Vegas here. You want to keep going. You want to get points on the board right here. You want to, scare Baltimore a little bit, that you're saying that you're still in it.
Well, a touchdown on this drive certainly brings Las Vegas back into comeback territory. They need a score. Deep drop, blitz coming. Price down, nearly breaks out of a tackle. It's sack number 7 for Baltimore. And it's Joe Duncan. Now every member of the offensive line has a sack.
This is starting to remind me of some of the most historic defensive lines that we've seen of all time right there. At that point, it's tough. You blocked them pretty well. You picked up the blitz, but it's just the will to get to the quarterback. That's what Baltimore has on defense today. The will to get to him.
When is the last time we've seen this in the SFL? Every single defensive lineman has a sack. What a day for Baltimore. Out route near side, caught by Doug Britton. He is tapped down at the 45-yard line. 7 total sacks, 11 TFLs for Baltimore as Las Vegas try and regain composure. 3rd and 14 on its way.
And we knew coming into the game that Baltimore, second in sacks, was going to do this, but we didn't think it was going to be like this.
Up coverage, blitz coming, and floater off his back foot. Wonder with the catch. Tap down at the 36-yard line. Cannot make magic happen, or enough magic happen to move the chains. 4th and 5 from the 36. Is it in Matt Rage's territory? No. Out comes Dustin McRack, the 36-yard line. He stands on just his side of the 50 to punt this one away. Las Vegas needs something positive out of it. They need to pin Baltimore deep. An angled punt toward the near sideline. It's going to bounce to the 10. It's going to bounce out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Another good coffin corner punt from Dustin McRack. Hey, don't leave the broadcast without joining our Discord server. There's so much more to do in the SFL than just being a player. Join to check out content for the teams and about the league created by the community. Participate in pick'em games, play SFL fantasy football, and test your skills in the survivor pool. Join our server, visit simulationfl.net, and click on the Discord icon on the top banner. The SFL community's 2,000 strong. We'll see you there, and so will the Las Vegas line. It's Michael Rury who says Baltimore might have 7 sacks, but I pick up Las Vegas' second of the night.
And that's a start right there. Big play.
Started on the 6-yard line. Now they're at the 4-yard line. And they catch one of the defensive linemen jumping as the batted ball by Max Jackson nearly lined it up in the hands of his, maybe a helper in the backfield. But that will give the yards lost back to Baltimore. You cannot do that.
No, you cannot, especially when you just got a sack. You're trying to get some momentum up there. You gotta be patient. You can't jump on every snap count.
Anthony Stover, the sophomore defensive end, who has coming into the ball game was tied with A.K. Jones with the team lead in TFLs with 4. Trying to get TFL number 5 on his ledger, just jumped a little bit too early. Stretch play left side for Murray. He gets out of 1 tackle and then is corralled at the 13. It'll be 3rd down and 3 upcoming here for Baltimore.
And you got to tackle him before he can get the extra yardage right there, because that's what he wants. He wants the extra yards. He wants to bounce off. Team tackling.
Goal line 9. They're at their own 13. Linebackers show blitz. Wigmore looking left side, looking for a screen for Murray. Murray slinting forward, gets the first down. Out muscles shot Allen to pick up the first down at the 16.
And like we said right there, once the extra yards, you got to bring extra defenders to tackle him. That was a tackle behind the first down. He was able to stretch for it.
Not a whole lot of yards in the ground for Murray, just 19. As Wigmore looks to pass near side, and it incomplete, intended for Caesar Ackerman. Bone-crushing hit from Chris Magel jars the ball free.
Yeah, not a lot from the rushing today. Only 32 yards. One big run that set up the touchdown. But right there is setting up the pass. Like Las Vegas, more defensive backs. They like passing the ball.
That's 34 yards receiving, 19 yards rushing for Murray. 4 wide receivers here on 2nd down. Wigmore going to look to throw deep over the middle into coverage. Nearly taken away by Allen. Incomplete pass. And it's 3rd and 10.
And you see the pass defense is up for the challenge. Right now, they're not making it easy for Baltimore. They're blanketing the receivers. They are jumping the route. They feel good.
Now Wigmore will trot out 5 wide receivers. 3-2 dime here for Las Vegas. Wigmore deep over the middle. That's a jumping catch from Daly Holder. That'll move the chains. First down, Baltimore.
That's a grown catch right there. You know that you're going to take a hit. You know it. And the fact is you were able to reach out, help your quarterback out, took the hit, and didn't drop the ball. We call that now a professional dot. Beautiful throw. Great catch.
Allen, who nearly had the pick on 2nd down, just a fingernail shy of deflecting that pass as Wigmore again showing off his prowess. 1st and 10, Wigmore pressure coming, down he goes. There's A.K. Jones with the sack.
It looks like they're 1 sack away from their whole defensive line having a sack apiece. They're trying to do the same thing Baltimore's doing. Great job penetrating the offensive line right there. Good stop.
Looked like it was Jones and Yeager who came up with a combined sack. Anthony Stover yet to get a sack tonight, but that would complete it. Murray near side. He's going to go even further backward as Rury gets to the backfield.
Yeah, and they're playing good defense right now. You gotta hope that your offense is seeing that you're giving it all, and then when they go back out there, they do the same thing.
3rd and the MGM to go. Here on 3rd down. Wigmore, deep shot, middle, coverage picked! Here comes Vegas back the other way. Max Jackson takes it away for Vegas.
We still have a quarter and the rest of this quarter right here. We still have a ball game. That playing center field, the safety, eyeing the quarterback the whole entire time. When the ball was released, he was right there. That is how you get your team back in there. Now it's time for the offense to capitalize.
Now both quarterbacks with 4 interceptions. Can the Fury defense capitalize? They haven't done so all game. It needs to change here. 2:43 to go. Price looking near side. There's Prince Wonder. That's 8 yards and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Liking the game so far, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The SFL produces over 400 events a year. There is no one else that gives you more football. Don't miss a minute of SFL or SFLM action and help the channel grow through your support. Thank you for helping the SFL reach 10 years of operation, your viewership. Speaking of SFLM, that season's just about to kick off here in a couple weeks' time. Looking forward to that. As Scott Johnson gets the call, he goes up the middle, picks up a first down as Las Vegas. Now 28 yards away from Pater.
Yeah, we want to see a good side of the offense right now. This drive is very important.
Linebacker shift to the weak side, but here comes Price with a pass right side. That one is caught. Turning upfield here for Vegas and picking up another first down is Jackson Roberts.
You see how it is when you have time in the pocket, and then they made an adjustment. Instead of throwing the long passes that take more time to develop, simple 3-step drop, get the ball out of your hands, positive yardage. That's all you need right now, right, Las Vegas? That's all you need.
Trips off to Price's right. They're on 1st and 10. Blitz coming, swing pass near side the other way. Here for Scott Johnson. Scott Johnson to the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Their first touchdown of the ball game, and we can see double digits on that scoreboard for Vegas.
Oh, we got a ball game here. There's still a lot of time left. Beautiful play call there. Everybody was to the right, and they just threw the ball to the left. Everybody was so focused on the right side with the triple stack, they did not have anybody out to cover the running back out of the backfield, and Johnson was able to walk in for the touchdown.
A clutch block from John Blades on Alvin Mack set the edge late. And there goes Vegas. Finally, Silver State Stadium can breathe a sigh of relief. They get into the end zone via the way of Scott Johnson. And here comes Matt Rage to try and tack home the extra point. Just over a minute 30 on the drive, and Rage's extra point is good. 24-10. It's only a 14-point ball game. You said it, partner. If the defense can hold, we've got a ball game.
And the defense has been playing the last 2 drives right here, so they feeling good. So Baltimore, be careful on those throws. Anything can happen, and if you keep on throwing it down the field, that defense is waiting for it.
I see you, Michael Rury. That's what I try to do. I see you. Good call out as the return up the middle there from Irvin gets the 23-yard line. Finally! There we go. Is that better, Michael? And here comes the Baltimore offense to start another drive. Offset eye to begin the drive here for Baltimore. Swing pass left side for Murray, only a yard. Defense now playing much better contained. A.K. Jones along with Itera on the stop.
Oh, yeah, you feel something different right now with this defense for Las Vegas. Baltimore, don't stop what you were doing that got you to this point.
Another offset eye look. Linebackers shift in the direction of the strong side. They will try and stretch it near side. Murray, backfield down. It's a loss of 2. There's Anthony Stover in the backfield. Another 3rd and long upcoming for Baltimore.
This is a big stop for Las Vegas here. Like, play the first down marker. Nothing behind you. You can put stuff in front of you right here. Big stop coming up.
4 wide receivers, 3 to Wigmore's right. Wigmore, pressure coming, gets it off in time and nearly taken away on what would have been how spectacular diving interception. 4th down.
Oh, that would have been something. It was able to make a athletic play on it to catch it, but still 4th down. Baltimore has to punt the ball. We have a quarter left of football left. Las Vegas, you're still in it. Another drive like you had last time. We got ourselves a ball game here.
Well, it starts out with a potential good return here from Doug Britton. He's got no return touchdowns this season. Does have a kick return in his career. He's back deep to start his return from his own 36, looking up the right-hand side. Bounces out of a tackle, then is, eliminated at the 43-yard line. And that is where Las Vegas take over. Another good starting field position drive here for Vegas. Can they turn it into points and get back-to-back drives with touchdowns or field goals or just points in general? It starts here. 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 2 tight ends, 2 wideouts here for Price. Stretch play right side, and out springs Scott Johnson for a couple extra yards. Again, doesn't seem like that pulling guard play working out too well at the moment, but they got positive yards that time as we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. 14-point ball game. Who thought that after the 1st quarter? Stay right here. Get your 4s, 68s, 86s, and 12s up in chat. This is the SFL. One quarter to go here in week 13 for Vegas and Baltimore. Tyler Falk, Anthony Ellison on the call. Handoff, Johnson left side, got a block on the edge. Johnson will get the 1st down before he's brought down, and Las Vegas are back in Baltimore territory.
So the key for this quarter for Las Vegas is your time management. You want to make sure you keep an eye on there. Still keep a balance of running pass. This was a good run right here. Good seal block on the end from the wide receiver. You just want to keep your eye on the time on here right now.
Score here really puts the game back into reach here for Vegas. It really puts the pressure back on Baltimore. 5-step drop blitz coming past middle. Prince Wonder caught 1st down to the 36-yard line. They continue to march down the field.
And that right there was a good play call. They threw the ball where they were blitzing from. You saw Baltimore being aggressive. Blitz the house. They was able to get the ball out quickly with a nice underneath route. That's what you need for Las Vegas. You know they're going to blitz. Get the ball out quickly.
3 wide receivers, 2 backs in the backfield on 1st down. Baltimore sent 4 this time. Pass near side, caught. Pick up a 5 for Kirby. He sucks the ball into his hands like the video game character at the 31.
Love it. Quick 3-step out route right there. Get the ball out of your hands. Get the yardage. No need to hold it because that's when you get in trouble with the sacks.
Tight end flex off to the right. 2 wide receivers. They go with a run. Up the middle for Johnson. Keenan Samuels in on the stop along with help up the middle from Joe Duncan. Only a short 1-yard pickup.
And you're looking at it here with the time. Maybe we're in a 4-down territory here, so that's why you're okay running the ball. Let's see what you get here on this 3rd down, but maybe this is when you might be aggressive and go for it on 4th down if you don't get it here.
Vegas is 4-12 on 3rd down. They go with a run up the middle. Johnson has to try and fight off defenders. He tried to get back out the other way, but he's taken down after picking up maybe 2 yards. It'll be 4th down from the 28, and it looks like we'll see Matt Rage come on and attempt a long field goal.
All right, a good call right there. Take any points that you can.
So it's not a touchdown, but it will shorten the lead to 11 if Matt Rage can hit this 44.5-yarder. From the right hash, low snap. It is up, on its way. It is good. From 44 officially. 24-13. Vegas chopping into the lead here at home. Want to remind you that 8 p.m. Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life. Inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. 8 p.m. Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit 8pmmusic.com. Comes Ivory Irvin on the return, just a yard inside his own end zone. Got a couple of good blocks. And then is leveled after getting to the 24-yard line by Max Jackson.
What a way to hold on to that football right there after that big hit.
Baltimore's last 3 drives. Interception, interception, punt. It kind of reminds me how Las Vegas's first drives of the first half went. Interception, interception, punt. Now they go with a run up the middle. T-Roy gains 3 to the 26.
And that right there, you want to waste time now. At this point, you're in control of the game, Baltimore. See if you can get yourself a couple yards here and there. The clock keeps running. It's putting the pressure on Vegas.
Do average the Baltimore offense about 80 yards per game right now, less than 30. Pass, middle, tipped off the helmet, still bobbling, and it's intercepted or incomplete eventually. That ball was up there for quite a while.
And he didn't have to make that throw. Your running back was open in the outside and could have got a first down right there. That's the biggest thing, Baltimore. I know you see the eyes down the field and you want big yardage, but sometimes take what the defense gives you.
Another third down for Baltimore. 4 wide receivers. Looking to throw. Right side, open man. That's caught. Chima first down to the 34. Just does get in front of the sticks.
And that was a great adjustment. The ball wasn't perfectly thrown to the outside, but the thing was, Saul made the awareness of where the sticks was and was able to get to the first down marker. Very big awareness catch right there by that wide receiver.
That pauses the game clock just for a split second. Now back out comes Baltimore to try and maybe milk more of it as they go into a heavy look. That they look to pass. Screenplay near side here for Murray. He spins out of 1. Shakes and makes another one. And down the sideline he goes. Inside the 30. He's got 1 minute to be at the 10. And take it down at the 7. Whoa! Horse gets on his horse again.
And we've been waiting for that all day. That just, that was beautiful. Able to spin off of 1 tackle, then hit the L1 button, broke somebody's ankle, and then went for it and had the Jets to keep going. Good job by number 34 with a touchdown saving tackle. But, man, that was a pretty catch right there. Woo.
Oh, a good old Chris Berman. Whoop! Made the defender look silly. Oh, first and goal, Baltimore. Swing pass right side, Murray. Oh, he did it again. Murray.
He did.
Holy cats, man. Oh, my Lanta. Warren Murray, eat your heart out, Baltimore.
That right there was a stutter step, and that defender was confused, kept on running. And you know what? That was back-to-back pretty plays by Warren, just to let you know that he's still there, and he proved it right there. That's a big score, and that hurts if you're Las Vegas.
That bumps it out to a 17-point ball game, which should amount to about 3 scores. Extra point attempt here from Tarkington. 6:58 to go. Las Vegas in even more of a deeper hole. Almost right back to where they were. Now they need to score on every drive just to have a shot at coming back in this one.
Yeah, you were hoping that you could stop Baltimore there, but Warren wanted all sorts of smoke right there in that touchdown.
Here comes Tarkington, who will boot it away. Back for Doug Britton. 2 yards deep in his own end zone. He takes it out looking for space. He gets it up the 23-yard line. And now it's back on offense for Vegas. They need a big play like Warren Murray. They need a big-time message. Something to get these fans rocking again. Something to put pressure on Arizona next week. Something to tell them that we can play with the big boys. Quick drop, stepping up is Price, and he gets taken down, but falls for it, so it won't be a sack. He got lucky. Al Walker was all over him.
Oh, yeah, he did. He fell forward, so it wasn't a sack. But once again, that's been a theme tonight. Baltimore getting pressure on the quarterback, and the quarterback going down in a heap of trouble.
Three wide now here on second down for Price. Another quick drop, pumps once, hit as he throws floater. Nice catch by Kirby on the sideline. Picks up 4 to the 29, gets out of bounds, and stops the clock.
Ooh, and that's tough right there because he was getting hit. He was still able to make an accurate throw to the outside, but he did that with a defender in his face tackling him.
Every third down is crucial now here late in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 5. Left side, caught, Britton, first down, out of bounds. Good play call, good play design, executed rather well. .6:05 to go. Here in regulation from Silver State Stadium in Las Vegas. It's been a story of this defensive line getting pressure on Eric Price. 7 total team sacks, 11 total TFLs for this very hungry Vulture defense. And Johnson gets out of a tackle and then is taken down at the 40-yard line. He picks up 4. He's brought down by Giovanni Bolt.
Yeah, and it's a good run play, but you're running out of time here, so you want to put points up. Might be the time where you want to pass the ball.
5:30 to go, exactly the halfway point. Here in the quarter. Another run play. Here comes Scott Johnson, had defenders draped all over him, gets only a yard after Loshaw takes him down.
And this defense has been stuffing them on the run play here. Great job by Baltimore today.
Second, third down of the drive. They were able to convert early. Can they do it again? Play action. Looking left side again. It's off the fingertips of Doug Britton. Incomplete pass. I would hate for the Las Vegas Fury to punt this one away down by the score that is. That would almost be a sign of resignation from Vegas.
Yeah, and that was almost 6 going another way. That the defender jumped the route there. It looks like the receiver lost focus during that and dropped the ball.
Does look like Eric Price is staying out there. And indeed, they will trot back to the line. 4th and 4 from the 42. Deep drop, pressure coming, bullet over the middle, caught by Britton. Britton is gone! That's what they needed! Touchdown, Vegas!
So it took you 4th down, back against the wall, to throw an absolute professional dot to the receiver right there. There's still life. You gotta get a stop on defense, but beautiful throw.
Doug Britton, the long touchdown reception as his remarkable season continues. His first season with 1,000+ yards, and now his first time in his career with 11 touchdowns in a season. brings the ball game back to within 12. Here's Rage to make it back to an 11-point ball game. Kick is up. It is good. 31-19. 12-point ball game. 31-20, excuse me. 4:45 to go. And Vegas are going to try an onside kick. Here we go. Ball is up. Ball is hauled in by Baltimore. Nothing doing at the 40-yard line. Now it falls on to Las Vegas's defense to hold them. That was David Anderson hauling in the loose football. First and 10. Las Vegas is 40. Vegas need to stop. 5 yards. Puts them in Tarkington range. Wigmore looking for a slant pattern over middle. There's Ivory Irvin. That's way more than 5 yards. Make it 17. As we go back to SFL headquarters for a game break. Cam, is that game closer than ours?
It is, but Ike McBride has been the difference. Carolina at Denver in the fourth. Ike McBride says, get some, right at the 2-yard line. 14-9. Carolina leads with the ball. 7 minutes left as Denver tries to pull another upset. Back to you in Vegas.
After beating Baltimore last week, Carolina trying to continue winning ways and get back into the playoff hunt really late in the season. They're looking to go to 6-5, and the handoff for Murray. Murray picks up 4. He's brought down by Osiris, and the clock will continue to run and continue to ebb away the chances for Las Vegas.
But I do want to tip my cap to Las Vegas. They didn't give up when they were down by a lot. The defense has been playing a lot better since the first quarter.
2nd and 6. We'll see plenty more of Gaines and Murray. It's Gaines getting the call this time. Fullback dive for only a yard. He's brought down by Itera and company. 3rd and 5 upcoming from the 17. Stop here gives Vegas a 2-minute warning, 3 timeout.
Vegas here, focus on one play at a time. Get this stop here. You don't want Baltimore to have a first down.
From the 17-yard line of Vegas. Split backfield. Only 7 men in the box here for Vegas. Handoff, middle, stud up. Is T-Roy Gaines by A.K. Jones. That'll mean Baltimore have to kick a field goal before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, and Jones right there was able to move that guard to the side right there, shed the block, got the tackle, and that's the stop you need. Anything can happen.
33-yard attempt from near the left hash here for Shark Tarkington. Snap spot. They dive for it, but the kick is up and good. 14-point ball game. Las Vegas have their work cut out for them to try and come back in this football game. This Impact Monday, or if you would prefer, the Cam and Paul Monday Night Spectacular, this wild Week 13 concludes with a must-win game. Both the 6-4 San Diego Mavericks and the 5-5 BC Dragons are looking to make an impact and capitalize on some of the mistakes made by others around them this past weekend. It all starts with This Week in the SFL pregame at 7:15 p.m. Eastern, with kickoff slated an hour later at 8:15. Here comes Britton on the return. He gets out of one tackle, but then is gang tackled at the 24-yard line. Minute 58 to go. Down by 14. Can Las Vegas gamble their way to tie it? SFL Saturday Night Football. Vegas need big plays, and they need them now. 34-20. Deep drop here from Price. Gets out of the tackle. Looks left side. Caught by Prince Wonder. 9-yard pickup. And they have to hustle back to the line. Price has done a good job in this second half avoiding the sack. They nearly got to him in that play. Minute 40 to go. He's back to pass again. Baltimore sending the blitz. Pass over the middle into coverage. That's in and out of the hands of Wonder, as making the hit on Wonder was Troy Loshaw, incomplete.
Price is doing everything he can to make sure he's not getting sacked. The play before, ducked underneath a sack, kept his eyes on the field, and deliver a strike. You can't ask for more out of your quarterback when the pressure is like that coming to him.
2 wideouts, 2 tight ends set. You're on 3rd and 1. Here for Las Vegas, 4-down territory. Pass near side, caught by Kirby. He steps out of bounds. Minute 34 to go. More importantly, it's a first down for Vegas at their own 39-yard line. But solid out route moves the chains. More than likely need to score in the next 34 seconds and save all 3 timeouts. Play action blitz coming again, and there he goes again! And there's that man again! 4th sack of the ball game for Nate Brown. Play action again. Blitz coming again. And down he goes again! This time, it's Frank Smith, the middle linebacker. 2 sacks in a row, combined for a loss of 14.
You just gotta feel bad. It's really tough when you don't know who to block, because there's like everybody on the defense is getting sacks, and you're trying to make a comeback here, and Baltimore is saying no, not on my watch, and it's just tough. Brown is everywhere.
9 sacks now for Baltimore tonight. 3rd and forever. Deep drop. Price stepping up, launches it, middle diving attempt by Kirby, but it's just out of his reach. Incomplete. That brings up 4th and ball game.
And once again, that was more pressure that Price had to step up. And you know what? Like I said, I give him kudos all night. Been fighting with that offensive line, the defensive line, and he's trying to make a play.
Britton had a touchdown in the last 4th down attempt for Las Vegas's offense. They're going to need something more here. Price hit as he released it over the middle, picked off. 5th interception. There's Giovanni Bolts. And that is the final nail in the coffin of the ball game for Vegas.
But you got to give the credit and the heart to Price. Able to just trying to will his team back in. It's just a little bit too late trying to force it down the field. There was just a safety playing center field right there. And it was just a tough effort on the offensive side for Las Vegas today.
It's been a home stand to forget for Las Vegas. The free fall continues. 3 straight home losses to DC, Denver, and now Baltimore in consecutive weeks. They will take on Arizona in Arizona for the West Division, and more than likely to keep their playoff chance alive, which would be all at this point. They would have to win in order to claim a playoff spot. Don't know that officially. Don't quote me on that. Scenario show next weekend will determine all of that. But for now, Baltimore will take another step forward to this postseason. It's a good turnaround from the loss last week against Carolina, where Wigmore looked a little sloppy tonight, but it didn't matter here in the win. Final will be 34-20 for Baltimore.
And for both teams, I mean, it's unfortunate Baltimore bounced back from a tough loss the game before Las Vegas. You don't want to see this heading in towards the playoffs. So hopefully you can bounce it back next game and still fight.
So the Atlantic Division champs move to 9-2. They'll keep pace with Atlanta, who moved to 10-1 after dispatching Tulsa earlier today. Baltimore will need Atlanta to lose next week when Atlanta will face Florida at home in the Hive. Baltimore will play DC at home next weekend to close out their season. But all eyes are on the West Division between Vegas and Arizona. Winner takes the crown. And it's the punt down at the 1 yard line. What a punt from Matty Coffins. And it just goes to show that Baltimore, even when they look like they're beatable last week, they come out and put up a show. It was the defensive line and eventually the middle linebacker of Frank Smith, leading to a team total of 9 tackles for loss, 9 sacks. They're going to make it 10. Nearly made it 10 as Price looked to throw it at the back of the end zone. And that would have been insult to injury, a safety. Fortunately, he does get it off in time. Joe Duncan in on the pressure.
Yeah, it's just the story has been, like you said, the defensive line for Baltimore. And this is scary. If I'm teams around the league seeing this in person, yeah, out.
2nd and 10 from their 3 yard line, 13 seconds to go. Blitz coming, Price middle, caught, first down. That'll give Price some breathing room. They have to hustle back to the line. This will be the final play of the ballgame if they can get set. It does not look like they will. Time will run out on Las Vegas as Baltimore takes home the victory. They bounce back to the win column 34-20 over the Las Vegas Fury. Anthony, that certainly looked like Baltimore in the first quarter, and they close out the game looking like Baltimore to end the game.
Yeah, it was really tough right there. Baltimore came out and they say, "Hey, we're gonna go get the quarterback," and that's what they did. So Price had no time, and then when you have pressure, quarterback makes wild decisions. They got interceptions off of it. This was a complete game for Baltimore.
Jack Wigmore, 34 of 46, 73% completion percentage tonight. 3 touchdowns, did have those 4 interceptions. Eric Price, 2 touchdowns, and unfortunately for him, 5 interceptions. Prince Wonder came alive late in the second half for Vegas' wide receiving core. He has 8 receptions for around 90 yards. Defense played well. Max Jackson, 2 interceptions. Dave Drew with interception, Chris Magel with an interception, but they just could not come back in time. They let Baltimore go early in the first quarter and just couldn't recover. Anthony, your player of the game here as we close out Saturday night.
Oh, Nate Brown, 4 sacks off of 6 tackles right there, led the defense in just everything. And the fact is you were able to get past the line and get these sacks and hurry up the quarterback. That's my MVP for the game.
I'll say it again. Whoop! What a move by Warren Murray on that long run on that last highlight. He might get player of the game. Knowing our pundits, we'll find out soon. Doug Britton had that nice corner route touchdown. Maybe give Baltimore or Las Vegas a little bit more hope. But it just was not meant to be. Las Vegas will fall to 7-4, needing a win versus Arizona to get the West Division title and snatch it away from Eddie Gage and the Arizona Scorpions. More action coming up tomorrow and Monday night. Your player of the game here from Silver State Stadium is Ivory Irvin, 145 yards on 12 catches, 2 touchdowns. That equates to about a 12.1 yards per catch. For Justin Rasad and Chris Porter on stats, for Commissioner Cameron Irvine back at SFL headquarters, and for my partner, Anthony Ellison, I've been Tyler Falk. We'll see you tomorrow on Easter Sunday for more SFL action. Until then, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.